Come here. Is he coming? Here, try this one.
I think maybe my technique is off.
Well, you need to be farther. That's your... Well, but you have to have the right rock and be farther, you know. So it's like a whoosh. Okay, and then you want it to be that far out. And it really is like, you know, it's a foot.
Okay. We'll work on it. Maybe it has to be more of an on.
All these dogs are having the time of their life. So she's shivering. She has she's young. Oh, that was really hot, and I think I got it with the GoPro. Did you see it? Did sacredness show up? Oh, you guys like dogs? Awesome. Thank you.
Boy.
But you're gorgeous, you know, up against that sunset right there.
Well, thank you. You're not bad yourself.
Thank you very, very much. So can I ask you the interview question that I'm asking everybody?
Yes.
So do you ever think about extinction or mass extinction?
I read
as
something
possible.
recently that
Yeah.
says we're already in the midst of it, yes.
Right.
It's already started. Somebody just wrote a great book about it. It's called The Sixth Extinction, I think he said.
Exactly.
You're familiar with this?
Well, no, I'm not. So tell me
Oh,
anything you want to tell me.
I haven't read the book or anything. I just read that we were in the very beginnings of it.
Yes, that
And
I know very much about.
It can take centuries to actually get there. It's not like it's coming next week, but
A population scientist told me it was 200 to 500 years.
that sounds probably pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah, I was with him, or I ran into him and I was filming. It was in June, in the middle of June in Rocky Mountain National Park, and I just randomly ran into this population scientist, and it was a very interesting interview. But he said 200 to 500 years before humans are going to go extinct, and he said, and it's just absolutely going to happen. And then what I said is, well, you know, in physics, like quantum physics, there's this 5% potential, and there's all this human potential that's sort of locked up in people, and their suffering, and the way we structure society and all of these things. And if we can just unlock that 5% potential, then maybe we can turn this thing around for all of existence, right?
For the next
I would like
the
to believe in
generation.
that 5%
generation.
potential. Because,
Well, and now we know scientifically
yes.
Now we know scientifically that it absolutely is. I mean,
I have to believe in that.
Yeah,
I mean, it would
right?
be hard to exist and live with the idea that we're going to be extinct, which I know is a realistic possibility, without the hope of that 5% potential.
Right.
It would just be too desolate, too heavy to not have that 5%.
And it's
It
so
just
beautiful what you're doing right now, because
we
you're showing how much pain you're actually in.
Yeah,
and
it would be.
look at
Our
that.
grandchildren's grandchildren or something might not ever be.
Right. Well, and how I came to be doing this show is that the more I face my own woundedness and my own trauma brain, and also learn about brain science and learn about healing and spirituality, and just embracing love, really, the more I come to realize that we can do this. It's just there's so much potential locked up inside each and every one of us.
The love is
and
the key.
feeling the pain and the love, right?
Yeah, right.
It has to be both, right?
But you had the pain. I don't know if you can truly feel the love without the pain. I really
Right,
I
like,
really
and what
don't.
is that all about?
Yeah,
you know,
I know,
God.
but it's true. It's true. You know, and any religion, all of them. You know, the whole lose yourself to find yourself.
Right.
It's
quite something.
It is. It truly is.
I tried to raise kids so that didn't happen, and you know, it's like it's really intense. Like how individual everyone's journey needs to be, and how little control we have over.
It's you know, it's the wonderfulness is there. It really is.
It is.
The wonderfulness is there.
It sounds like you guys have really done a lot of your own work.
I try.
We're in the
I
midst.
try. We're in the midst. It's never ending. And we're all in the midst.
The hero's
It's
journey
never-
is here, you know?
Exactly.
It keeps going, every dragon around a new corner.
That wonderful dog. Oh yeah, it is. I can see you. Yeah.
So, you know how much of my energy inside of my brain I spend feeling ugly? It's just so tremendous. And so that's one of the exact points. If I can emerge out of that, I have a lot more energy to use in my brain.
You're beautiful.
To do, wonderful things. Like talk to strangers and be crazy like I am.
Do you ever look at pictures of yourself when you were young? And
see, I had so much trauma when I was young.
Yeah,
that I just I
I
have
did
a
too.
trauma brain.
I do as well. I do as well.
So I finally learned like how to, have enough awareness beyond the brain, over this brain-mind consciousness evolving being that I am having the grace to sort of, ride the wave of.
Yes.
And but I still use a lot of my energy feeling ugly.
Yeah, but not just a good spirit, because there's a lot of good spirits, but you outwardly you're a beautiful woman. So you really are.
That. Thank you. Oh, the healing! And look at you guys. That's either a hawk or a eagle? I'm not sure which one it is.
I think it's a raven.
Did you see it? Did sacredness show up?